I can hear them. I don't want them to be. I shouldn't be able to hear them through my headphones. Kid's gonna scream again. I just know it.
Oh well.
You know, they're kids. They have a really short attention span.
You sure do.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Done texting?
All
Good. All right. We're rolling here, rolling there, rolling there. Not gonna lie, I am still a little tipsy.
How?
I drank a lot. I did.
Dude, we were out there from 12 until like 7, and you had less than 7 drinks. Alcohol goes through you one every hour.
Nah, I mean, like, I'm not drunk, but I'm, like, tipsy. A little bit.
I don't know.
Like, I can still feel a little bit of buzz going on. You know?
Yeah. Oh, well.
I mean, what? Well, hold on. I had a lot towards the end, though.
I guess.
It was like 2 Malibus and 2 White Claws.
Yeah.
So that's 4 within the last 3 hours, maybe. So yeah, I'm a little tipsy.
I guess.
I still got like 1 drink in my bloodstream right now. We had a pretty good golfing day today.
Yeah.
Well, how do you think you did?
I never do well, so.
I mean, I didn't do well either.
I mean, I think we did better. Like, we're improving as
Absolutely.
we go, but I mean, we're still not good.
Different course.
It was a tough course.
It was, but I mean, my driving improved a lot. I think I got a good swing going on.
Yeah, you had a lot better driving.
Yeah.
First 2 times we went, you couldn't even get it off the ground.
I know. Oh, the last time we went, we were with Jim.
Yeah.
And he was like, I mean, like, my driving was atrocious at that time. So, golf is really fucking hard. It's interesting to know that, like, people, like, it looks so simple. It's just hitting the ball, but
it's such a tough sport. It's
I know.
so, like, irritating too.
I know. Even Lou gets really, like,
he's been
frustrated
years,
with it. Yeah. It's crazy. Overall, it was a great night.
Yeah,
I mean, a
fun
great day. Yeah,
it was a fun day.
It was cool. It wasn't too hot, too cold.
Yeah,
it was
like
perfect.
the perfect temperature.
Yeah, and like the golf place was really nice too. What was it called?
Farmstead, I think.
Farmstead.
Yeah, it was a tough course though.
Yeah, 27 holes, but we only played 18, right?
Yeah, we played 18.
Yeah.
No, wait. Well, yeah, we played 18, but they have 27 holes.
What's going on in the world now? So we have that girl, chicken and rice girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were pretty butthurt about that.
Yeah,
huh?
I was a little mad because that's typically what I cook for dinner. I'm a big chicken and rice guy, but I mean, we also cook other things like tilapia, salmon, steak.
For anyone that doesn't know what you're talking about, you should definitely post the video.
Oh yeah.
Or like add it to here.
Absolutely. But I mean, that girl pissed me off. Like,
she's doubting your cooking ability.
Yeah, but she's food shaming us guys.
Well, I think the point was like guys try and tell her that they know how to cook. And then, like, she goes over and he's like, oh, yeah, let me cook you up some dinner. And then he cooks chicken and rice.
Okay, but, I mean, it's technically still cooking. There's a lot of people out there that don't even know how to cook anything.
That is true.
Salmon, steak, chicken.
It's not that hard.
Yeah. But, like, still, I mean, don't be food shaming us.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like whenever you tell me you're cooking, it's usually chicken and rice though, so I mean the stereotype fit.
Hey,
or you fit the stereotype.
You know, thing is,
you do also cook tilapia and salmon and stuff sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, also, like, I think if you're going to be cooking chicken and rice and that's your meal every day, you're going to look great, I feel like.
Yeah,
I mean, like, it's a healthy diet.
Depending on the rice.
It's a healthy diet. It's better than eating all that Taco Bell meat shit that people eat and put themselves in.
I will never give up Taco Bell.
Yeah, but you look better when you had chicken and rice.
I'm fine with it. It's worth it.
Okay, whatever. All right, so our main topic is horror movies, right?
Yeah,
October.
By the time this gets posted, it's gonna be October.
October 1st, and that's usually what people.
It's gonna be spooky season.
Exactly. People also, that's what they do in their free time in the month of October is listen to or watch horror movies
leading up to Halloween.
Exactly. What's your favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie?
Yeah.
The Conjuring. I love those Conjuring movies.
And you like the whole series and shit like that, right? I hate the possessive movies. They bother me so much, like mentally. What's happening out there?
Why do they bother you so much?
Hold on.
Is there a ghost?
No. What are you doing? You had to go. You had to leave. You wanted to say goodbye. Cute kid. But yeah, we'll probably just edit that out. Whatever.
Yeah.
The possessive movies, they like fuck me over because. Like when I was a kid, I was scared. Like I was scared of the dark. Now I'm not really that scared of the dark, but still, when I was a kid, I was scared of the dark. And I remember when I was really upset, like my mind was really upset with all the possessive movies. When I was like 11 years old. It was like the time like it was 2 years, a year after my grandpa died. So like that whole like death situation was bothering me still, but right after almost a couple months after like my grandpa passed, my mom and her friends took me to go see Paranormal Activity when I was like 12 years old.
Yeah, so that scarred you.
Yeah, so ever since then, those possessive movies have scarred me.
You know what's funny though? Paranormal Activity, I didn't think it was a good movie. I only watched the first one and it bored me. I never watched.
Yeah, but as a 12-year-old,
as a 12-year-old.
that shit is fucking scary as hell, and they make it seem so fucking real because it's like
like handheld cameras.
And it makes it real like that, and I think that's what bothers me so much is how real they try to make it, but it's fake, but still like it looks really fucking real.
Yeah, at 12 years old you're gonna be scared, but I feel like that's one of the most overrated scary movies.
Overrated scary movie. Paranormal Activity.
Boring.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I watched it as a grown-up one time, and I'm like, this fucking shit is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But then the Conjuring movies, I remember I saw one of them, and I'm like, damn, that's fucking scary as hell.
I remember I saw the first one in theaters.
Yeah.
And, I mean, everything's better when you see it in theaters for the first time.
Yeah. But I mean, you're in a big theater, sound is great.
Like, the setting's just right, yeah. And, I just remember like the end, like there's a scene where like the possessed person is like crawling through this like little crawl space or something after a kid, and oh my god, like, my heart was racing for the kid.
The makeup and things like that, like they make it look so fucking real with the blood
really
and everything.
Good jump scares and all that, and I just think they did a fantastic job with those movies because they have like I think they have like up to the Conjuring 3, but they also have like 3 different Annabelle movies, and then like the Nun, and they just went
I have
so
a hard time with that stuff. Like I can't watch that by myself.
I'm the other way around. I love like possessed stuff, and I hate like serial killer stuff.
Like slashers.
I don't hate it, but like they don't interest me as much. So like Halloween and like Freddy, Jason, those movies, and I don't know. Those ones just never interested me. They were just. And they freaked me out a little bit more because I feel like I don't know if I necessarily believe in possession and all that, but like there's been like actual messed up people that have like been murderers, like,
serial killers, like that shit is real, and there's like evidence on that, and that can actually possibly happen. But I don't know, like the whole thing with the possession, if like you may not think it's real. I'm a little bit. I don't
necessarily
know.
not think it's real. It's just like it hasn't. Whereas like serial killers has 100% been proven to me.
Yeah.
Like possession, it hasn't been 100% proven.
Yeah.
So,
But
like,
the thing is about the possession shit though is that in their movies, it's like you can't run away from it.
yeah.
Like the demons are always with that person.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I mean,
it's strange.
I another thing is, I think possession movies also like get more jump scares out of me and stuff like that, and like I actually like during like an exorcism scene or something like that gets to you.
Yeah, it does.
So like I don't know, I just like it's more so like thrilling to me and like exciting.
I don't know. Like I'm basing my stuff more so on Paranormal Activity. That shit was fucking scary. I don't want to be in bed and then all of a sudden I fear a fucking boom. You know the shit and or like my significant other is getting up out of bed and she just stares at me for like 5 hours and then you wake up and she's like right there and like what the fuck is that, you know?
Or like you wake up one night and she's just floating next to you.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I don't want that.
Yeah, but I mean it hasn't been proven to happen.
It hasn't been proven to
mess
happen
with me as much. So like yeah, I don't know the serial killer stuff, like that stuff.
But like the thing is with the serial killer stuff is that there are escape routes for the paranormal stuff. I don't think there's an escape route because the demons are always with you no matter where you go.
Another thing though is I feel like in the serial killer movies, the people that are in that situation always make like the worst possible decisions.
Yeah.
Which annoys me. Like they don't make it like they don't do like realistic decisions like you would make if you were in that situation.
Yeah. I mean, so my big thing is my favorite horror movies, and I fucking hate horror movies.
Before, do you believe in ghosts? While we're like on that topic.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do believe in ghosts. Just because I know people that say that they have seen ghosts.
Yeah.
Also, these people were on drugs at some point in their life.
Yeah.
And they might have seen a ghost.
While on drugs or something. One of those like people, though, where I need to, like, see something for myself to 100% believe it. So, like, with ghosts, like I think it's possible. Like I'm not one of those people where I'm like, yeah, there's no way.
But what about the orbs in the pictures? Like people saying that, oh, that's a ghost in an orb.
It could be like dust particles and stuff.
Not like an actual ghost, but
yeah,
there are also pictures out there of people seeing like a figure.
Yeah, but I mean, like things are so easy to Photoshop now, and it's.
I don't even think it was Photoshopped. I think I've actually seen.
When I was younger, I used to watch that show Ghost Hunters all the time.
Yeah.
Like and stuff like that. I always found that so interesting, but apparently a lot of that was fake too, and like the evidence they got was apparently like fake, and it was like all dramatized for television.
Like the people that went to like the Eastern State Penitentiary.
There was literally a show called Ghost Hunters that was really popular.
Yeah, I heard about them, but you still didn't believe. They couldn't even capture anything.
No,
right?
they did capture stuff, but apparently a lot of the evidence that they got
was false.
Might have been faked or like for television purposes or stuff like that.
Okay. I don't know. I think that there are ghosts out there.
I want to go like stay somewhere haunted. Like you know how they have like
I don't know. See with the possessive shit. You go out to one of those places. I don't know if I'm bringing back a fucking demon bitch with me.
You bring some holy water with you or something. Like, just bathe in it before you check out.
Okay, but I'm not Catholic, not Christian. I mean, I was baptized, so I guess
I don't even know. I'm not anything either, but I feel like in every horror movie that's what they use, holy water.
Yeah, but still, I don't know. With the possessed, I can do serial killer movies, but the mindset with possession and shit like that, I don't want some demon coming into my body and making me throw up acid shit all over the place and killing my loved ones and things like that and making me fucking twist my fucking neck like all around and break my fucking back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. That just seems fucked up.
Yeah.
However, I like the slasher movies, specifically Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I know you talk about that one all the
I
time.
love that one. A lot of people don't like them, but I think that there is a niche, like a niche market for people, for Texas Chainsaw Massacre fans, because of my experience with traveling through my car.
Yeah.
So basically, the Texas Chainsaw Massacres goes like this. You get 4, maybe 5 kids going on a road trip. Some of them are going to a band, like Lynyrd Skynyrd. Another one is going to one of their army bases to get sent over to Vietnam or whatever.
Yeah.
There was another one. They were going to some event. They usually go to some event. I think one of the films they were trying to go to Mexico. I think they were smuggling drugs or whatever.
Yeah.
And the reason why I like those Texas Chainsaw Massacres is because I would normally drive from Cincinnati to New Jersey, and right in the middle you have Pennsylvania. And at some point in Pennsylvania, you're in butt fuck nowhere.
Yeah.
Almost like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. You're in the middle of Texas and butt fuck Texas, and your car breaks down.
Yeah.
Or you run out of gas, or there's somebody on the road that just got fucking just had their friends and family all slaughtered, and then they get picked up by these people and they're fucking traumatized, and then they start cutting their wrists and shit like that. So what I'm trying to get at is when I'm watching these movies, I feel like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies
for you because you think about those trips.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And when I'm driving, I'm like, what happens if I fucking break down? Some like Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit happens.
Yeah.
So it's almost like if I watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacres, it's almost like a survival guide.
Not a survival guide.
Okay, but I see what all the other people do and you know their crazy ideas of how to escape a fucking whole family.
But maybe the killer also watched the Chainsaw Massacre movies and knows what mistakes not to make.
I mean, that's how serial killers work.
Yeah.
Like, they're very smart.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, most of them usually have very high IQs. You know the thing that bothered me? Like, I feel like something with like Chainsaw Massacre, like the fact that like a murderer like peels off people's skin and uses it like
as their face.
Yeah, I feel like that's just like unnecessarily like gory and.
Yeah, but it's a story behind it. See, also with those slasher movies, there's a story behind it.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Well, The Conjuring had a story.
It was based on like real events that took place.
Okay. See, like I didn't really get into The Conjuring because like I can't fucking do that. Yeah. But yeah, I guess there was a story in Conjuring The Conjuring. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I like about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies or like those slasher movies. There's usually a backstory.
Oh yeah.
Like Jason, when he was bullied when he was a kid, and he goes after his bullies. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he was bullied as a kid because he had skin disease, and he uses people's
but
skin.
I feel like that was just such an unnecessary like point of the story just to add more gore. And I guess some people are into like gory stuff, but I don't know.
But I mean, I think it's a good story.
I mean, it is. I mean,
someone who tears off people, attractive people's faces off and uses it for their skin, so because they wanted to be something like that when they were growing up, when they were bullied and shit like that. So
gory.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like that shit.
I'm not a fan of gory. I feel like it's like a cheap way to get like scares out of people, I guess, or like freak them out.
You know what other series I like?
What?
I like the Saw series because of the forensic science part of it.
I actually Saw movies are like the one movies that I actually like enjoyed.
Yeah, but the acting is fucking terrible though.
The acting is terrible, which is the funniest part. But like the first one, I thought was a fantastic movie. Mm-hmm. Like the plot, I don't want to say what the plot twist was, just in case anyone hasn't seen it yet and wants to, even though it's been out for so long.
It's been out for so long, but it's not really that much of a hyped movie too. So I don't know.
But there was like such a good plot twist at the end.
Yeah, and I like that about the Saw movies.
I love when movies have plot twists. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I love it.
Like they're not in chronological order. The Saw movies, like they're all flipped, and the forensic science I think matches perfectly with like it not being in chronological order.
Yeah.
So I think but yeah, I can't. I can't do.
You know one thing you do that I can't do though, like I can't watch horror movies alone. I don't get like enjoyment. Like I like watching them with people. That's when I love watching horror movies. But somehow you watch them alone. I don't know how you do it. I don't find horror movies fun when I'm alone.
I can't do that either. I can't. It's really just the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies.
I mean, you also watch Saw. I remember
I watched that one Saw movie all by myself.
What else?
No, it was just the Texas Chainsaw Massacres and Saws.
Yeah.
I don't think
you. Yeah,
I didn't watch Halloween by myself. I haven't watched Jason by myself. I definitely have. Well, I watched Paranormal Activity all by myself, but that's because that was a stupid. Yeah. It wasn't that great of a movie as like a grown up. Like I already watched it as a kid, and then I watched it as an adult. And I'm like, okay, this movie is really stupid.
Yeah.
But
out of all the like killers, which like in horror movies, who do you think's which one? Who do you think's scariest? 2, who do you think would win in a fight? And 3, like just looks. And like, who's scariest just based on looks alone?
Scariest.
So like scariest in terms of like their powers or whatever, their strengths and.
I don't see Jason as scary. He's got like a hockey mask on, so it's just like.
Plus, I feel like they humanized him kind of because you like felt bad for him.
Yeah.
So you didn't really see him as much as a monster.
Freddy is fucking scrawny as fuck. I feel like if I got into a fight with him, but he has what, those claws or whatever. He's like a Wolverine claws. Type shit. But I mean, he has freaky powers. But I feel like if I took him away from his powers, I think I have a good chance. What?
How would you do that though?
No, that'd be fucking hard. Yeah. I think. Well, okay. So scariest, I would say. I'd say Mike.
Mike, you think?
See, Mike's not bloody. Mike is fast as fuck.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. See, that's something else that pisses me off in those kinds of movies too, because like the person he's going after will be sprinting for like 5 minutes, and they'll just cut to Michael Myers every now and then. He'll just be like pacing slowly, and somehow he'll be right there with them. It pisses me off.
I would say Mike Myers. He has a scary mask.
Yeah, his is creepy.
Leatherface. It's between Leatherface and Mike Myers. Mike Myers is fast as fuck. If I saw him running after me, I feel like I know that I won't have any chance of
but is he
outrunning
actually
him.
Fast as fuck?
Yeah, he is. I mean,
he's just dumb. Where like the person's running and he's just slowly walking behind.
You want to know what? He probably is fast. Think about it. Usain Bolt is tall as fuck. Mike Myers is tall as fuck.
Yeah.
And they're both really fucking fast.
They never really show Mike Myers running, though. It's always just him slowly walking behind the person, like, while the person's running away. And somehow the person will, like, hide somewhere, and then, like, somehow will be right there.
It's like Mike Myers is actually really fucking slow, but he has, like, 12 brothers.
No, yeah, either that or it's like when the camera's on him, he's slowly walking, but then, like, they cut to a different scene, and he just starts sprinting. He doesn't want to show that he runs.
There was actually like a video of that, like it was like a TikTok or some shit like that, where they like cut. It was like once the camera's cut off of Mike Myers, it's just him like.
Yeah, that's what it has to be.
Unless if he has powers of teleportation, but they don't explain that.
Yeah, so I don't think so.
Yeah. So scariest. I still haven't answered this question yet. So we have Mike Myers, either Leatherface or Mike Myers. I'm gonna say Leatherface is the scariest. If it was point blank.
Okay.
Point blank, I would be like more scared.
Overall, you think he's scariest? Like
yes. It was point blank. Even from a distance, he's fucking scary as fuck. Yeah, more so than Mike Myers.
See, for me, overall scariest, I'd go with Freddy.
Even though, like, you know that you can beat the fuck out of him,
the powers.
But we're talking about based off looks.
No. Looks is the last one. I'm saying this is overall.
Scariest.
Scariest overall, like, in terms of their powers, their strengths, their weaknesses. Like, you can include their looks in the overall, too, but...
Is it because of his burns on his
face? No, because we're not doing looks. for like scariest in terms of looks alone, I'm not choosing him, but scariest in terms of overall, like the fact that I can't sleep if he's coming after me because then he can just kill me in my dreams. Like that's 10 times scarier.
Hold on, my mom is fucking texting me while I do this show. You believe this shit? Be like, Mom, I'm recording a podcast. Leave me alone. No, I will not give you my Disney Plus account. You are gonna have to wait. Now, stop texting. Please. You are embarrassing me. Cool. All right. Sorry about that, guys. What were we talking about?
Overall scariest. And you said Leatherface, and then I said Freddy because Freddy's powers are scarier. Imagine staying up for more than like 72 hours. I feel like if I really tried, I could do 72 hours, but then like you just start like seeing stuff and you hallucinate and all that. So like, I don't know. I feel like Freddy's got you. And I feel like no matter where you are, like he can just show up in your dreams.
Yeah, they do like they do explain it in the movies where at some point you don't know if you're sleeping or not.
Yeah, because you could be hallucinating.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's like Freddy's like psychological, like messing with you.
That's weird. Yeah.
So like, yeah, no, Freddy's overall, like if you include like powers and stuff, like I think he's overall.
That's a good point, but I don't know. But that's. See, but the thing is about Freddy, that's not realistic.
It doesn't have to be. It's who's scariest, like if they were real from the movies.
I don't know.
Like who would you least want to encounter?
If I'm gonna go based off of looks, I'm definitely saying Leatherface. If I guess I'm going based off powers, I think I will go with Freddy because that's some freaky shit.
So for looks, I would go with It. Clowns freak me out.
Clowns fucking freak me out too.
He's
but the new It or the old It?
Both are freaky, but the old one I find scarier just because like it's really realistic. It looks like just a guy that did clown makeup.
Okay. All right. Now we're talking about fighting wise. Who's gonna win? Are we talking?
Who do you think out of all of them?
Okay,
who would win?
We talking like Hell in a Cell, steel cage match, fatal 4-ways, or are we talking like a street match? With powers, without powers?
They all have their powers with them.
Everyone has their powers.
Yeah.
Okay, so Freddy's getting fucked because these people are probably well rested.
Yeah, I don't even know if they sleep. I don't know if they do or not.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, apparently, in Freddy versus Jason, Freddy had to literally get Jason drowned, and then like go unconscious in a coma for him to fight Jason. But I don't know if that would be. Okay,
so we're definitely saying Freddy's getting fucked.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this like a King of the Ring? Is this like a tournament, or is this everyone all for themselves, free for all?
Free for all.
It's
just free for all.
All 6 of them.
Yeah.
Right. We're counting 6. We're counting Freddy, Leatherface, Mike Myers, Jason, Freddy. Wait, no, I already said Freddy.
And it would be in there.
Who are we missing?
I don't think anyone.
Did I say Leatherface?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5.
Mike Myers, Freddy, Jason, Leatherface. Yeah, 5.
5 of them.
Yeah. I mean, those are the 5 big ones that I could think of.
Okay. What about Chucky? Putting Chucky in there? Chucky's getting fucked. Chucky's getting punted.
Yeah. He's
getting punted in the stands.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Hey, but he'll come out. He'll get his knife while everyone's occupied and fighting each other.
Stabbing some ankles.
Achilles, fucking slicing the Achilles, dude.
Good.
Fuck them all up. They're all of them are on the ground.
The thing with it isn't even like a real person. It's energy. Remember that?
Oh yeah. That's right.
He can turn into whatever. Like,
yeah, but Freddy isn't. Freddy isn't a person, is he?
No, I think he is.
Well, yeah, he was a person.
Yeah,
like the story was, he was a person.
But I think if someone like saw him in real life, they could kill him too. I don't know.
Okay, so we're getting Chucky out of there.
Yeah.
Chucky's
I'd
fucking
say
stupid.
Chucky and Freddy are out. I don't know.
Freddy and Chucky are
maybe
down.
like Freddy, like if he got them all somehow unconscious and could kill them.
So we have Jason, we have Mike Myers, Leatherface, and It.
I think Leatherface would be out. I think Jason and Mike Myers would beat him.
Leatherface literally has been cut up before. Like Leatherface has had his arm cut off, and he was still active, still waving his other arm with a chainsaw.
Yeah, I mean, but that's against people. But if Jason has his machete, like, he's just gonna keep cutting.
So you're saying that Jason's more agile?
I just think Jason would beat
Leatherface.
Yeah.
Okay. Jason against Mike.
I think Jason might win because Jason has that long machete. Mike Myers just uses like a normal knife, doesn't he?
But he's fast as fuck, though. Mike Myers is fast as fuck. He can like get out of there.
No, I don't think so.
No, you don't think so?
No, you think he's fast because he catches up to people, but you never really see him being like agile.
Hold up. Nick, Filipino Nick.
Mm-hmm.
He once told me that Flash can beat Superman. And I believe it. Flash is fast as fuck. Superman has all those great-ass fucking powers. But if you put them one-on-one against each other, I don't know. Flash is going to win. So I think speed kills.
Yeah, but there's no evidence of like Mike Myers being like this big, agile.
But everyone knows him as being fast. Like there isn't any evidence, but
people know him as being fast because the movies are dumb and they show people running away and Mike Myers just walking slowly behind him.
But everyone
and yet
knows.
Somehow he's still there.
But everyone just
assumes
that he's super fucking fast.
I don't think of Mike Myers as fast. I think of him as like this 7 foot tall, like,
all right,
clumsy.
If the fight was not being recorded, if there is no cameras,
yeah,
Mike Myers will have his powers of being super fast. But then when the cameras are on him, he'll be slow. So with the cameras on, Jason has Mike Myers beat.
Yeah. I think Jason would win. I think they're both pretty much like the same. I feel like they're both like these big, like 7 foot tall guys.
Okay,
but I think and I think they have the same strength. But I think Jason's machete would beat out Mike Myers' knife.
So now we have Jason versus It.
And I think Jason wins. I like it, but...
So you think Jason...
Yeah, because like it
beats out everyone.
Yeah, but the thing is with it only kills kids for the most part. And the reason for that is because it gets its powers from
kids.
From feeding off fear.
Oh, yeah.
And right. I don't think Jason would be afraid of it.
Oh, yeah, no.
So
Jason would be like, what the fuck is this clown doing in my face?
Yeah.
Okay. So who do you think would give Jason the run for his money?
I think Mike Myers would probably be the best fight.
Over Leatherface?
Yeah.
Leatherface has that giant-ass chainsaw.
Yeah.
But do you think the machete will cut through the chainsaw? I don't think it's that strong.
I doubt it, but I think it would damage it at least.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus the thing with a chainsaw, like a machete's just always working.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what if like there's just something up with the chainsaw and it won't start in a fight too?
Oh well, yeah, that happens a lot in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies.
And it, like against humans, that could like you'd be fine with it still.
Mm-hmm. I think between it, Leatherface, Jason, Mike Myers, and Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
If we were gonna have a fight, like straight up street fight, Freddy's out.
Yeah. It's out because I don't think any of them would be afraid of him. And that's how he gets his powers, by feeding off fear.
It's out. Chucky's out. Fuck Chucky.
Yeah.
So we have Mike Myers, Leatherface, and Jason. I don't think Leatherface would win because of what we discussed about his chainsaw not working, because it has done that in the past.
Yeah, against humans, that's fine because they'll just run away. But against Jason or Mike Myers...
Yeah. Okay. And he's clumsy as fuck. I think Mike Myers, Jason beats Leatherface.
Yeah.
Between Mike Myers and Jason, Mike Myers is stronger than Jason is.
He might be.
And we don't really know the speed of Mike Myers, really. But everyone assumes that he's fast as fuck.
No, everyone assumes that the movie makers were dumb.
No, I don't think that. I think people think that he's actually really fast.
How?
Because if you go by their logic, by the creators of Halloween, then Mike Myers has to be fast. Has to be.
No,
he has to be.
It's a movie, and they could just be.
Okay,
dumb.
but how else
hole.
is he getting there?
Because it's a plot hole in the movie.
But you gotta be creative with it.
No,
even in the Pulp Fiction movies, in the briefcase, you have to be creative and think what you think is in there.
Like if they showed him running after the person and catching up, like or something like that, like sure, but they show him walking at like a brisk pace. I think they didn't think that through. I don't think.
Maybe Mike Myers knows doors like in the city, like where there's secret passages and shit like that. Maybe he knows. Maybe he's smart like that.
They should have showed that in the movie then. Him taking a different route and like cutting the person off. It's just a plot hole. It was this dumb decision. They should have shown him running after the person.
Okay, let's assume that he has that speed though. Let's just assume he has that speed.
Okay.
Because that's what the majority of people think.
Sure.
Strength, speed over Jason. Jason has a longer weapon.
Yeah. So he has the reach.
Okay. Well, yeah, so he does. I was going to say that Mike Myers overall has a better reach. I'm going to go Mike Myers. I'm going to go Mike Myers over Jason.
I'm still going Jason because I don't think Mike Myers is fast, and even if he is, like, just because you're fast doesn't mean you're, like, agile. Like, I feel like you're, like, thinking of him like a ninja where he's going to be dodging everything.
But is Flash agile against Superman, though?
Like, Flash is, like, known for being, like, agile, though.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess he has those super fast punches, too.
Yeah, like, he's kind of like jujitsu, like. But, like, Mike Myers doesn't do that. And Mike Myers, you never see him, like, dodging anything. You just see him taking damage. So, like, sure, even if he runs fast, like, that doesn't mean he's going to be able to, like, dodge all these things thrown his way.
Okay. I mean, both lot. I think it's going to be a difficult fight between those two.
Yeah.
I think it'll come down the wire.
Out of all of them, it's honestly my favorite.
It's your favorite?
Other than The Conjuring, the It movies are my favorite horror movies.
Horror movie? Well, like...
Yeah, because you have the old one and then the two new ones.
Okay. Yeah.
I love the It movies. I wish more like movies would make like killer clown stuff because there's just something so freaky about. You know what?
Killer Clown. I think they should make more Killer Clowns movies, but I don't know. I don't really care. Like my ideal scary person doesn't wear a clown suit.
Yeah, but there's something realistic about that.
Like serial killer wise,
yeah.
Like they're like freaky as fuck.
Yeah, like that. Even like John Wayne Gacy, I think used to dress up as a clown or something, and he was a killer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's freaky like that. Serial killers are freaky.
And like, think about the Joker movie. Like that explained his origins.
Okay.
Like how, like maybe there's just something with people that are clowns. Like it just something snaps in their head, either that or maybe like there's already something snapped in their head. And
but also people say that like the most dangerous people out there aren't the people that you think are dangerous. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when you think about clowns, you think birthday parties and things like that, like friendly with kids and stuff.
Even in the It movies, I wish they just stuck with Killer Clown. Like, because like I love the first It movie. And then like the remake kind of like just like I liked it still, but like I don't know how it turned into a like big spider at the end, and I wish they just kept him as a clown.
Yeah. We talked about Saw. We talked about slasher movies, possessive movies. I can't do that. See, like now I'm gonna get nightmares now.
From talking about it.
Yeah, just from talking about it, dude. I can't sleep at night after possessive movies. It's hard for me. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to sleep when you're watching a scary movie anyway.
Yeah. But
I don't know, man.
That's why I feel like scary movies become less scary and more fun when you watch them with people. That's why I like watching them with people, because like you laugh at the dumb stuff in them, and like you can kind of like joke around about it. But when you're watching it alone, it's just. But also
serious. The thing is about those slasher movies is like, first of all, people get scared at night. Yeah, people get scared at night. They go to bed and shit like that. So Freddy, the only slasher movie that you can think of that is really scary because you go to bed at night is Freddy, but that's not realistic. But with the possessive movies, it's like even in Paranormal Activity and The Conjuring, all these people go to sleep, right? And then the demons think that it's this is like their vulnerable time. So when you're sleeping, you're at your most vulnerable point. Yeah. So I think that's why it's so scary, because you're at your most vulnerable point.
Do you know that's why people have like a natural fear of like darkness in the night?
Yeah,
it's ingrained in our head, because like think about when we were like cavemen and stuff, like living in caves. Like at night is when we're at the most risk from animals coming in.
Exactly. Yeah. Well. Yeah. It's also
so it's just kind of that's why people like when you're young have like a fear of the darkness, because it
came from like our ancestors. It's like part of our DNA.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Just because that's when we would face a lot of.
I think that's why I have a problem with possessive movies. It fucked me over. It fucks my head. It does. I can't do it. Yeah. As I said, it was the start of my trauma around this time. Yeah. Like when like where I start thinking about death, and it's like a very cold place and very dark.
Yeah, just the fall in general.
Yeah,
and like
it was the possessive movies that started my like it was a trauma from those possessive movies that I have today with like this seasonal depression.
Yeah.
So
you know what was something when I was younger, like such an irrational dumb fear I had?
What?
When I was younger, I was probably like 5 years old, and my mom brought me to like, I think we were at Universal, and there was like this Twister ride and like natural disaster rides and stuff.
It wasn't the Twister wasn't a ride. I thought it was you went into like a place and like you were just standing up. Okay,
I'm counting as
okay. Yeah, attraction.
In Universal. Okay. And at 5 years old, after those rides, I was traumatized. I was so afraid of fucking tornadoes, and like I would have the most irrational fear. Like, when's the last time? Like, I think we just recently had like a minor tornado in New Jersey, right? But like, we never get them. Yeah. But at that age, I just like pictured like waking up in the middle of the night and looking out my window and seeing a tornado coming my way. I just those
I think tornadoes are cool.
Now I do. I think they're cool. Right. But like when I was younger, like, and I just had that like irrational fear, like that probably scared me more than anything else. Just tornadoes.
I don't think I ever had that. Honestly,
I wouldn't have ever had it if it wasn't for me going on those Twister. Rides. Yeah.
Okay, well, that wraps up our episode 3 on horror movies, chicken and rice, and our day at the golf outing. So, yeah.
And who will win out of the horror movies? What guys will win?
Oh yeah, and who would win? I mean, I'm gonna be posting a lot of stuff on social, trying to get some answers on who thinks would win. Yeah. Hopefully people will respond with their favorite people. Hellraiser. I don't really know much about him. Yeah, he's like the guy with the spikes in his head.
I think so.
I don't really know much about him either. Yeah. So yeah, that wraps up episode 3. Stay tuned for the next episode. Have a great night. See ya. Bye.